Here we go, guys. This is a very important round of 4 match. We have MaxPax in the top left. We have Lancer in the bottom right. Not Lancer, it's Cyan. I don't know why he's on the ID Lancer. It's confusing me because of the Russian Protoss player known as Lancer in StarCraft 1 that's been around forever. So that's really weird that he's using that ID. Anyways, this is huge. Another thing to note, Mapu just told me this insane stat. MaxPax might break a record tonight. MaxPax has won 7 cups in a row. If he wins the NA Cup tonight, it's 8 in a row, which beats out Dark's record of 7 in a row. So that's pretty insane. MaxPax is a killer in these cups. But you know what? Cyan, the pressure's on. He needs to do it, man. He needs the points.
What? Have you seen donated $3 Oliveira versus Cyril yet?
No.
God, it's been like 3 weeks. Also, this is a rerun, guys. Spoiler. MaxPax wins.
Oh my God.
MaxPax wins.
Okay, thank
Spoiler.
you.
MaxPax.
No, spoiler. Cyan
Anonymous
wins.
donated $3.
Okay, we're going to pause.
Mario violently fucked.
He didn't do anything of the sort. Okay. We'll play donos later. Now, it looks like we are going to have that second gateway going up from Cyan, whereas MaxPax staying to the 1 gates that he likes so much. He's very, very good with them. Always has to make a zealot with that, of course. So, I'm excited to see what Cyan has planned. The Chinese players have always been pretty deadly in PvP. They always have some cool tech that you've never seen before. I remember seeing one of them bring to some cup, some tournament, live tournament that I casted years and years ago. One of them brought like a proxy 3-gate zealot build. It was like the craziest shit ever, but it was like totally making huge upsets. But MaxPax pretty much always plays the same. He's going for the 1-gate Stargate. He does that or expand like basically all the time. So we'll see where he goes from that. All right, so double stalker pressure coming out right now. You know, the one adept just kind of shading by, trying to get some intel here, a bit of info for MaxPax. Going to walk up that ramp and shade out so he can get away for sure. Whereas if you do it the other way around, you actually end up losing it. So very nicely done from MaxPax. He will pull back. His Nexus is a little bit faster. And Lancer is sitting here going Phoenix against Oracle. So that's a good counter. Lancer has more stalkers and is going for, you know, anti-air flying units. Now, before the Oracle became armored, this would have been a super hard counter. As is, it's still a counter for sure. And in fact, he catches it out here, which makes it a much harder counter. But just to mention, right, like, yeah, he forces the recall on it. That would have been dead like 4 times over the way it used to be. Now look at this. He lifts the stalker and walks out and kills it. Dude, Cyan is playing out of his mind. How good are these Chinese players? Seriously. Oliveira, we know, is one of the very best in the world. Really, really showing it. Coffee just put out a 6 series against Solar. Here's Cyan, who's already beaten Clem, and right now is leading against MaxPax in PvP. Well, leading is a little bit strong because MaxPax is up probes right now, but the Phoenix tech should have an advantage here against the Oracles. Thank you. Now he goes after these. He loses 3 more probes, which is a bit painful. 4, 5? Nope, just barely doesn't get that 5th one. So he's down 9 workers, but he's killed a lot of units. I believe that we have to have a counterattack come up here from Lancer. I mean, from Cyan. Dude, it's killing me that he's stolen Lancer's name. Because I've casted Lancer before in StarCraft. Anyways. Moving forward. Oh, Cyan going for a Dark Shrine here as well. That's very interesting. He's killed all the Oracles. And, you know, he assumes Blink is coming up. So this is actually a great, great choice. I love it. I love it. Flies into this main base. He's going to go after probes. So Going after the probes, he's trying to catch up economically as opposed to utilizing these to help him to pick off units at the natural, right? Those were the two choices, and he chose to kill 3 probes. I don't know if that was correct. I don't know if that was correct. I feel like it was not. Now, the Dark Shrine is going to be incredibly important because MaxPax is actually going to field himself a very large stalker group with Blink, which we're just not going to have for Cyan. So the DTs are going to be important defensively and offensively. No one really does this, honestly. This is very, very cool. The fact that he went Phoenixes, 3 Phoenixes, and just didn't even go for Blink, just goes directly into Dark Shrine. And he's going Robo as well, so he just, you know, he's going to have Immortals out. MaxPax might just get caught off guard here. And look at this. He's got that proxy gateway as well for the Warpins. Warping in 2 DTs. Dude, I think he just wins. Right? MaxPax has to chrono out an Oracle. That's like the only way. Now, he does have this incredibly strong attack going on. So that's something at least. Oh, no. Oh, no. His DT's attacking the Nexus is the worst thing that can happen. You have to right-click the DT in. That's going to give MaxPax plenty of time. Like, MaxPax might win this game just because he attacked the Nexus. What? Oh, dude, he's having a hard time managing everything that's happening right now. That's the problem. If this pressure wasn't happening, the game would be over. He is still getting good damage, but, like, he's dealt a ton of damage to a Nexus and a ton of damage to a Pylon. He could have killed basically every probe. Yeah, he's still getting a lot of damage for sure. So, I guess Cyan is very far ahead still, but this literally should have been a game win already. So, the damage dealt here to MaxPax is super, super significant. 3rd Nexus is coming up for Cyan. Oh, dude. More DTs coming in? Seriously. Robo gets powered up. Damn, that builds fast. He wiggles up. Couple more probes killed off. And he catches him just barely before he gets out of that observer range. Okay. This should be an easy follow-up. I think what you do is maybe you build a few more probes. But if you just go speed lot plus Immortal, charge lot Immortal here as Cyan, how do you ever lose that? Doesn't seem likely. Does not seem likely. His economy is so much better. Just add gateways, pump out the units. Right now, MaxPax has to refill his probes. And he has to basically just stay on stalkers because he can't brute force. He can't equal what you're making. And the combination of the Immortals hitting from far and the Zealots hurting anything that tries to get up on the Immortals, just a game-winning play. MaxPax's going to come across the map with these stalkers, and we'll see what he gets done. It's a good idea. He has to stay active. He has to try to get something done with these. All right, very good. Very good unpowering. A Cyan pylon over there. Dude, look at this. How cute. 2 Zealot plus one Oracle harassment. Oh, that overcharge was insanity. I can't believe he saved that thing. Cannot believe that. Absolute madness. MaxPax is like, dude, I can't believe what he's able to pull off. Look at how close the supplies are now. After all of that, the supplies are this close? Seriously? He truly is god tier PvP, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Watching Hero against him really underlines it. Hero, like, sometimes chooses Terran against MaxPax. That's how tough he is to beat in this matchup. But honestly, Cyan's been ahead for a long time. Cyan's opener was very big brain, very good stuff. Wow. Sorry. That was wild. He just barely dodged that out. Look at this Oracle this late into the game. We're 11:30 into the game and an Oracle's killing probes right now. It's so funny. All right, now this engagement starts to occur. This Immortal count is so scary. This Archon count so good. Look at this. His Zealot's up here dealing with that Immortal as well. The Overcharge actually doing a great job. Just needs to get on top of this. Okay, the Archon's just going to bust through. Nice warping round from the other side. The Immortals target the Immortal down, so very good. And that's going to be it. GG. Cyan takes that first game. All right, we're going into Dynasty LE. We have in the bottom left, MaxPax. And in the top right, Cyan. Woo! All right, the fact that Cyan took that first game is pretty fucking legit. Coffee Cyan is the best possible finals. That would be amazing. So, do we have the same type of play? Like the Phoenixes really seem to do a good job there by Cyan. You know, again, MaxPax goes Oracle most games. So, he got his scout up to see it regardless, but he does do that most of the time. All right, so Cyan once again going to gate. Very, just the same builds from both sides here. Cyan continuing to try to harass the minerals a little bit. Probably should run since that Zealot's going to be coming out pretty soon. Oh, keeps the probe inside. Okay. MaxPax wants to see what that next tech is going to be. And look at this, just makes the Stargate right in front of him. And yeah, I like Cyan, the idea of Cyan staying around, but he actually leaves. Probe's still around harassing a little bit. Double Adept coming out this time from Cyan as opposed to before when we saw the Double Stalker opener. Double Stalker follow-up, and he is making the Stargate. So definitely wants to go Phoenix to try to counter this once again. I don't know if he's going to get anything done here with the Double Adept. All right, so yeah, just kind of dealing with it pretty easily. MaxPax going Void here. So he went Oracle Void. And there's an Oracle coming up from Lancer. I mean, from Cyan. Really, the Void Ray is pretty interesting. Maybe he thinks that this is like some sort of all-in. Like if this was like a heavy Stalker attack or something like that, that would make a lot of sense. By the way, he is expanding behind to that gold base. A little bit more harassable. Yeah, MaxPax spots these double adepts. Okay, so 4 probes, but does end up losing it to that Void Ray. Obviously, it kills it a lot quicker than a Phoenix would have. So MaxPax going up towards his Blink Stalkers, as he always likes. We do have the quicker Blink here from Cyan. More Oracles coming out as well. I do wonder, like, are we gonna see more flying units here out of Cyan to try to block this? Like, the Oracle count is actually kind of high. Watch this. Where are those Oracles? Like, look, that's scary, man. What a weird-looking attack this is. Yeah, the shield battery just going right through that. Does not let that Void Ray deal the damage it wants. Now, the double Oracle waiting to fly up into this main. Cyan is ready. Yeah, just barely doesn't get that one. Looks like Cyan getting ready. Maybe a couple of Adept Warpins. It's going to be probably the best way to try to get some probes, I would imagine. Yeah, having a hard time continually mining from this gold base. Ooh, steps a little bit too far forward there. Gateway coming up as well. Third Nexus is being made by MaxPax, by the way. Still Cyan holding on to this base, so he's still like mining reasonably well. You can see he's down by 5 workers, but because he has the gold base, it's not that impactful. Like, you don't need as many workers for as much income when you take that gold, but obviously he's being denied a little bit as well with all this harassment. So blinks forward, but he doesn't actually have a very large unit advantage. Got to target the ones that are hurt, and hopefully he gets his blink back here. Yeah, gets his blink back. Ooh, great targeting there from MaxPax, though. For sure. So both sides utilizing their blink micro here. Just blinks forward now, deciding he has enough. And he does, in fact. Another warping coming in here from MaxPax. But definitely a much better stalker now. Look at that blink forward. Dude! Cyan! I tell you what, we act like MaxPax and Clem and Beyond and Hero. Like, these guys win all these NA Cups. But really, it's only because Cyan doesn't have time. My God. Oh, that was the closest ever. I actually thought he finished it. That's crazy. All right, so Cyan is down almost 20 probes. So even though Cyan has made a lot of really cool moves, obviously there are some bad things going on for him. He has got to get something done now. All right, he does warp in the double Adept and tries to get some damage in that main base, and he will get some damage in that main base. But with this battery, going to be hard to push through here. I think you blink forward and kill the battery. Yeah, that's exactly what he goes for. Now, that being said, an Immortal comes down, so he's going to have to back off a little bit here. You do need another warping round to have a chance. MaxPax warping in as he can. Oh, is he going to blink into the main? Dude, he's threatening it. And he does it. Okay, he blinks into the main. Now, I would like to see him blink down into the third once the army comes up. This is a great offensive play. This is a fantastic offensive play. Unpowers a gate. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Blink down, blink down. Fucking sick. Sick plays by Cyan. Sick plays. Dude, he is playing out of his mind. Cyan is playing out of his mind. He's down 11 workers right now. And he is making a real game of it. He's going to kill this third base. He has his own third base almost done. Still trying to get some harassment here. Now, the immortal count, we're going to give this to him, okay? The immortal count is an issue. MaxPax might be able to attack across the map and just win with those immortals. He's got 3 or 4. 3? Okay. Three immortals here is very scary when you're on a pure blink stalker army. I think you have to have your stalkers positioned forward as Cyan. If you have more blink stalkers in your opponent, but they have immortals, I think if you keep it forward and threaten counterattacks, it's the only way to slow them down. Because they can't technically catch you. Yeah, these adepts just continuing to get some damage done as well. Oh, a couple of MaxPax adepts as well. Very nice. Moving his whole army up to deal with them. Well, MaxPax not really in a position to punish that. Starts to move across the map. Charge on the way for both sides, but definitely not ready for this fight. I don't think you can take this. The 3 immortals are too strong. Yeah, they're too strong here. So his gold base is going to get shut down. That is just simply shut down. And in fact, yeah, the minerals are actually mined through now, so you can get in there and get actual damage too. 7 probes go down. Cyan in a tough spot. Man, he's down 17 workers. He has been so far behind for so long. Counterattack coming up. So both them killing a base each is what this looks like. Oh, no. He's got the recall. Nice. Yeah, I think Cyan's just dead now. Very well done by MaxPax. Cyan actually, he made some very interesting things happen this game. He actually did some stuff really, really well. That was a cool game. This is one of the more interesting PvPs I've seen against MaxPax. Normally, he's crushing in the match. Here we go. It's game number 3. MaxPax in the top right of Ghost River. And in the top left, we have Cyan. Really important moment for Cyan. So again, to put this into perspective, the EPT points goes 10-5-2-2. We're in the top 4, right? Coffee is ahead by 15 points. He lost in top 4. He gets 2 more points. Brings him up 17 points. Right now, Cyan at 2 points in the round of 4. So still going to be down 15 if he loses here. If he wins, he goes up to at least 5 points. So he gains 3 points tonight, right? I don't know the exact date of the cutoff, but if Cyan comes in and gets top 4, like in several cups, because there's 3 cups a week, right? So if he's getting top 4 in a couple cups a week and maybe winning one, he can actually just win his spot in Riyadh for the EWC World Championships. So this is a big moment for him, and he's playing out of his fucking mind. He's playing some great StarCraft. So, yeah, it's the same openers we saw before. I would assume we're going to see Stargates coming up. That's just like what we've been seeing. The Void was an interesting switch by MaxPax previously. Yeah, I see someone saying, imagine Oliveira with 2,700 points and Cyan coming in with like 800 points, both in Saudi Arabia. So Oliveira is one of the best players in the world. So obviously he wins most of the points out of that region. Don't forget that not every region has as many tournaments as other regions, right? Like Europe has a great set of tournaments. They have a lot of events that you can go ahead and win points in very regularly. I honestly don't even know which events have all these points in China. So definitely Oliveira's won most of them. So a little bit of stalker pressure. Do notice that MaxPax once again going Oracle. This is going to be a Twilight opener from Cyan. Hopefully for his sake, he has some defense when this Oracle comes up. Okay, gets a couple shots off. He's going to have to do a recall, I believe. No, he's warping in one at home. Maybe he'll be all right. That was an excellent shade up. Very good choice. Okay, he did need the recall. Ooh, very good. Just uses a revelation there. Checks out what's going on. Isn't going to sack his Oracle right now. And I think what we'll see probably is just going into Blink here for MaxPax. Oracle Blink is just better than Blink, in my opinion. I've talked about this a lot in the past in StarCraft Gas. You know, the thing is, the Blink player that skips the Oracles can technically maybe get a couple more Stalkers, but the pinning with the Oracles is so strong, the scouting with the Oracles is so strong that there's just so many more options and more flexibility for the player who opened with the Oracles, as long as they don't waste them. So I always like the Oracle Blink player over the Blink player, and that's MaxPax here. The Oracle Blink player. Okay, so he's just trying to draw him over to the side so he can get some kills here on the probes. Gets two, pulls back. High quality moves, great multitasking. Ooh. Dude, good pullback. Good pullback. Only 3 probes frozen, so not so bad there. Third Nexus started for MaxPax. I wonder what the Stalker count is right at this moment. Yeah, I guess if you just start your third Nexus, you're at least about even. We have just a few more probes right now for MaxPax, as expected. You know, he is the Oracle player here. Yeah, Forge coming up, but quite a bit later. +1 already on the way here for Cyan. So MaxPax right now adding a Robo and like a couple other units, right? Like we just saw a couple of Depths come in. So he wants to try to get a little bit of harassment going on. He can't actually attack. Like they're very even as far as units go. Poking and prodding can be okay as long as you're very careful with getting out of there in time. Robo's coming up on both sides. MaxPax with the charge first. And he is up 12 workers somehow. So that's obviously a big issue. Cyan is playing at such a worker deficit every game. So right now it feels to me like MaxPax has a good edge. I mean, I guess it did from the build orders initially anyways. Here's our Baja Blast River. You wonder why they got rid of it. Now, the fourth Nexus getting ready here for MaxPax. If MaxPax, yeah, he's added 3 gates. He's just going to start pumping out some charge lots. And he's still up a few workers as well. It just feels like everything is a little bit quicker for MaxPax at this point because of his high worker count. Obviously, his +2 is going to be a little bit slower, so that's something at least. Fourth Nexus started for MaxPax here. So the fourth Nexus gets started, but it's, you know, 60% behind or something. Let's have a couple of sentries in here, so definitely can utilize that Guardian Shield very well. Gets the Observer, that's kind of nice. A little bit harder to attack uphill. Yeah, we do have a few decent things happening here for Cyan. Like, he's taking some decent engagements on this ramp. Like, MaxPax is bleeding a little bit of units off. He is up 10 workers right now, but similar in army supply. The charge lot's trying to come in. That Immortal actually dealing huge amounts of damage in here as well. The charge lot's going to be a real big problem. Some Zealots start to come in, but charge is not actually done here. Targets down the Immortal, and he actually has this high ground, which doesn't give the miss, but, like, you know, he's not really shooting at him. He's mostly shooting at those Zealots there. Oh, he's got a blink back. That's not good. Yeah, MaxPax definitely has a higher standing army here. Look at that. 27 Stalkers each. Each with a Prism. 1 Oracle out there. And by the way, it is +2 attack here for Cyan and not for MaxPax, so that additional upgrade definitely helping, but +2 is going to finish. 2 DTs being warped in here. Where are those DTs? I think the DTs are at a pylon up to the north. That might be very interesting what those 2 DTs do. Oh, and no Observer at the moment. Oh my god, he drops a DT off in the natural. Jesus, MaxPax can find any hole that you have. He knows where your ears are. He knows where your nose is. He's just fucking crushing, man. Dude, he's killing every probe at once suddenly with 3 units. Just insane. Just insane. That cost him, like, nothing to do. Can't believe it. How frustrating for Cyan. MaxPax looking to stamp his ticket to the finals and possibly another record. Okay, so Cyan right now is up 10 Stalkers. So his actual army is... No, he's not. We just had like 10 Stalkers warping on the other side? Okay. Yeah, so he's actually... He's kind of screwed at this point. He's down 33 workers. Slightly more army supply, but it's actually better for his opponent here with those Immortals. Can't even get his Stalkers to all shoot right now. Yeah, some Zealots coming in from the side to help the little cleanup squad that was going after that DT. All right, good pick on the Immortal. Dude, he's going to kill this 4th Nexus. Oh, he has another DT in the main base. Yeah, that's it. Cyan's going to just try to take an engage, I think. He knows he's super close to dead. He needs to kill the army of MaxPax here. All right, pops all the static D. He has like a pretty decent concave. His zealots are mostly stuck behind. Yeah, MaxPax pops back. Like, I mean, this formation, he's got so much surface area in there as well. The zealots having a very hard time getting in front. Yeah, the Warpins here. At least tanking damage at minimum. And this is down to 3 probes for Cyan. So it looks like MaxPax has done it. Really, some quality games here, though, from Cyan. Pushing MaxPax much harder than most people do. GG.